Hi, hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to explain about a VPC with servers in private subnet and NAT. Today I am going to explain complete this architecture and with the example I will show you. First, I will create one VPC. If you see this diagram, here they created one VPC. In that VPC, there will be one public subnet and a private subnet. In availability zone 2, there will be one public subnet and the private subnet. In the public subnet, they just created the NAT gateway, and in a private subnet, they created a server. For two private subnet, they created a auto scaling group, and the public subnet, they created a application load balancer. First step is I will create one VPC for this. Create VPC. If you are in a home page, you just want to search a VPC and click on VPC. We will navigate to this page. Here we need to click your VPCs. Here just click create VPC. We just want to give a name. I will give a name as a my VPC, and here I need to provide the CIDR range. CIDR range means classic inter-domain routing. It means how many IP address we need in a single VPC. Here there will be some max behind it to calculate. If I give 60 means around 65,000 we can create a public IPs. Then nothing to change, just create VPC. Now you can see our VPC is available. Now I will create a two subnet. Click on subnets and create subnet. Here we need to select the which VPC we are going to create a subnet. Now I will select my VPC as a VPC. Then a subnet name. I will give name as a public 01, and the availability zone is south 1A. And for this subnet, how much CIDR range we need to specify here. I will specify 10.0.0.10.24. Here we can see 256 IPs are available for this. I will create one more subnet. Now I will create a private subnet. Private uh, private 01 I will give. Availability zone A1 1A. Then I will create a range for it. 24. Okay. Now I will create one more subnet with availability zone 2, public 02. Now I will choose availability zone 1B in Mumbai region. 10.0.150.0.24. Then I will create one more subnet. Private 02, and availability zone is 1B. Then CIDR range is 10.0.0. Okay, I need to change 200.0.0.24. Okay, now I am creating 4 subnets as you see in a diagram. One public subnet, private subnet, one public subnet in another availability zone, and the private subnet in another availability zone. Now I created 4 subnet. Just create subnet, click on it. Oh, overlapping, I need to change some. Oh, this one and this one is same. 10.0.0. Oh, it is overriding this P. Okay, I will give 10 only. Here only I will change as a 200. Okay, here it's changed 0 dot. Okay, now it's okay. Just create subnet. Now we will get to know 4 subnets are created. It will take some time to create. I will just draw what are all things we did still now. First I created one VPC with a CIDR range. I gave it name also, and then I created four subnets: subnet 1, subnet 2, subnet 3, and subnet 4. As you can see, 2 subnets are in the same zone and the 2 subnets are in different zone. These two are in the same availability zone and these two are in same availability zone. I will change this color 1 minute. Oh, change this color. Oh, I don't know how to change this one. I will just override this one. You just think red color is a private subnets. Okay, fine. This much I created still now. Now you can see all 4 subnets are created. One is public one, private one, and a public two and a private two with a different availability zone. Here you can see 1A and 1B, 2 I created. Okay. Now in this diagram, this much we created. Yes. Okay. Next we need to create one internet gateway. Click on internet gateway and create internet gateway. Here I need to give a name. I will give my internet gateway my IGW. I will give my name and create internet gateway. We need to attach my internet gateway to our VPC. Click on attach to VPC. Here we need to select our VPC. Attach internet gateway. Click on it. Now we created one IGW here and attach this one to the our VPC. Now I need to create one routing table to establish the connection between the network to here there is the internet. I need to establish the connection connection between the internet to IGW and IGW to the public subnet, IGW to public subnet. Now I am going to create routing table. Just click on routing table, click on create route table. Here I will give public. Okay, so route public I will give public 1, public 01. I want to select my VPC. My VPC I will choose and create routing table. Now we can see our routing table is created. Just choose the routing table and come down here, click on routes, edit routes. Then we need to add a route from the internet. 0.0.00/0 means we are accessing from the internet. Here from internet to we need to pass to the IGW. Here we can see what we are created. My IGW we can see. Just select that one and save changes, and then come to subnet association, edit subnet association. Here we need to select public subnets. I will select public 1 and public 2 and save association. Now we created this much. Now what I want to create. Okay, now I need to create one NAT gateway here. One NAT gateway. I will create one NAT gateway here. We have to create NAT gateway in a public subnet. NAT we are going to create now. Just come to NAT gateways, create NAT gateways. We need to give a name. I will give my NAT, and which subnet we are going to create a NAT gateway we need to select. I will choose public 1. Connectivity type is public. We need to allocate elastic IPs, then create NAT gateway. Now you can see it is still in a pending state. For that I will create one more. I will change this name. My NAT public 1, because I am creating NAT gateway ER1 and ER1. We can create one NAT gateway and connect with the two private subnet. In this example, according to this diagram, they showed two NAT gateways. Because of that, I am creating two NAT gateways. Public 1 I will give, save. I'm just changing the name. Oh, it is not changing. Okay, I will create one more NAT gateway. My NAT public public 2. I will give name, and we need to select public 2 subnet, and we need to allocate elastic IP, then create NAT gateway. Now we can see there are two NAT gateways are created. Now we need to create one more routing table. Here we need to create one routing table here. One routing table and one more routing table for this availability zone to establish the connection between the NAT gateway and the private subnet, we need this routing table. Now I will create routing table. Create routing table. Here I will give route private 1, then VPC. We need to select VPC. Then create route table. Come to routes. Edit routes. Select from the internet, and we need to pass to NAT. We need to select public 1 because I am creating a routing table for a private subnet. I will choose public subnet 1. Then save association. Come to subnet association. Edit subnet association. Then we need to select private 1 and add association. Okay. Now this part is done. Now I need to create one more routing table. Same thing what I did here, I need to do this one same here. This side also. Create subnet. Create routing table. Routing table private 02. Select the VPC and create route table. Edit routes. Add routes from the internet. NAT Gateway. Here we need to select public 2. Save association. Edit subnet association. Edit. We need to select private 2. Add association. Now everything is done. Now let's create a one. Now I think everything is created fine. I will check once. VPC is created. 4 subnets are created. 3 routing tables are created. Internet gateway is created and attached. Oh, okay, here it is there. It is attached. Okay. Now NAT gateway also created. Everything fine. Now go to EC2. Now I will create a 2 EC2 machine in a 2 public availability zone. 2 public subnets. Now I will create few. Okay, I will use server public public 01. I will choose Ubuntu and I will select the key pair. Okay, edit network settings. We need to select our my VPC, then public one. We need to enable public IPs. Rest of things same. Launch instance. Again, I will create one more EC2 machine in public zone. Server public 02. Ubuntu I will choose as an operating system. Then I will select a key pair. Ubuntu I will change. Okay, yeah. I will choose my key pair. Edit network settings. My VPC public 2. Enable public access. Okay, fine. Launch instance. Okay, now I created two public, and now I am going to create a two private also. I will just give private 01. Select operating system, select key pair, okay, network, edit network, my VPC. Here now I am going to create a private one subnet private one. You can see here we don't want to allow public access, public IPs, that's why it's a disable. Now launch instance. Now again I will create one more EC2 machine in private 2. We need to choose key pair, edit network settings, choose VPC. Here I will choose private 2. Auto assign public IP is disabled. Then okay, launch instance. Now what I did is I created, oh, it's not visible. Now I created EC2 machine in this one, and one more EC2 here, and here one more EC2. I created 4 EC2 machines. You can see 4 also running. Yeah, as you can see, all 4 EC2 instances are running. Now first I will log into the public subnet, sorry, public EC2. Just connect. I'm just connecting to my EC2 machine. Now I successfully log into my public 1 EC2 machine. Same like this, I will log into the public 2 EC2 machine also. Just connect, copy it. See, we can see, 1 minute. This is public 1 EC2 machine. This is public 2 EC2 machine. Now like this, now I can't directly log into our private EC2 machine, because when we try to log into the private EC2 machine, there is no public IP for logging in. For that, what we want to do is we just want to create bastion host. From the bastion host we can log into our private EC2 machine IP. For that I want to create a jump server. Just go to where you saved the PEM key, go there, open git bash, Okay. Copy your public IP of machine 1, public one. Now I am doing secure copy protocol, SCP, then Mumbai, and then Mumbai, Ubuntu, machine name, Ubuntu at your public IP. Then we need to choose the location. I'll choose home, Ubuntu. Okay. As you can see, if you go to our public machine, if you do ls, we can see our PEM key is copied to the public machine, public one machine. Same like that, we need to copy to the public 2 machine also. For that, I will just change the IP address. Just click on public 2, copy your public IP, just paste it here. Now we successfully copied our public PEM key to the public machine. Now we want to log into the our private EC2 machines, just as like SSH. So it's not working. Okay. SSH. Some disconnected. Restart pairing. SSH /i Ubuntu at okay into Mumbai. We need to tell them key name. Mumbai.pem Ubuntu at Mumbai 1. First I will see the name SSH Mumbai.pem Ubuntu at. Now here we need to specify our private IP address to log into the machine. Paste it. It's not logging. SSH /i Ubuntu. Oh, it's not logging in. Okay, I'll check for this one. Okay. Problem is here. Okay, I need to change the file permission. ls chmove 400 Mumbai. Now let's try it's working or not. Okay, I will switch to sudo user, root user. Then I will do same thing. I think now it will work fine. It's not working. Oh, empty stairs. ss/i. Okay, sorry for inconvenience mistake. Okay, now it's connected fine. Now we can see our private EC2 private IP address. Same mistake here also. 24.0. I changed double quotes here. Yes. Okay, warning. Okay, I need to change the file permission. Chmod and 400 Mumbai. Now if you connect to our EC2 machine, we can easily connect. Now I will copy from this one only. Yes. Now we successfully log into our private EC2 machines. Now we successfully log into our private EC2 machines. Now I will check whether it is connecting to the internet or not, whether private EC2 machines are connecting to the internet or not. We just execute the ping www.google.com. It is responsive. If it is responsive means it is working fine. Same like this, we are checking to the private EC2 to ping www.google.com. Now we can understand that we can easily connect to the internet. Now I am going to post a simple website for it is not installing. We need to switch to the sudo user. APACH. Now Apache 2 is installing in a private EC21. Same like that, we are going to install, sorry, before going to install we need to update our machine. For that, apt update. It will take some time. Here in a private one we already installed, we just checking the status whether it's active or not. See, we can see our Apache 2 is up and running successfully. Now I'm going to write one simple website. For that we need to go to the var www/html folder. We just write the cd var www.html. We are in that location. There will be one index file is available. I will just remove that index file, or we can remove, or we can, I will just remove the content of the index.html. Now we need to write a vi index.html. Here we are going to write a simple HTML code. For that I will take from ChatGPT. Now I am going to install Apache in private 2. Now we need to go to the cd var www/html folder. Now I will remove the content of index.html. Now I am writing new one. I am just copying this one. Everything is pasted. Now here I will change one thing, that is I will change here heading Manoj GK. Again I will add 01, because to see the difference between private 1 and a private 2. If you copy paste 2 also, you can't able to see how the switches is, how load balancer is distributing the network. Here I will change monogk 02 so that we can see the difference. Now I will save this file. Now we successfully installed Apache 2 and we posted a simple web page. Up to now, we successfully log into our private EC2 machines and we hosted simple web application website. Now if you try to log in, try to see with our public IP address, we can't access that website. If you allow the security group 80 also, we can't access it. I will show you. I will allow HTTP and anywhere from the internet. If I allow also, I can't access my website. I will show the solution for this. I will show you the solution for this. First, I will remove this. First, I will remove the 80, which I just for showing you. I allowed this. I will delete this one. Save association. Now, what we have to do is we need to create target groups. Come to target groups. Here I didn't do anything with the security groups. Everything it's just allowed only for 22 only. All security groups with the 22 only. I can show you. Nothing I did anything change. Here I allowed the 18. I will remove it. Okay, now we can see only port 22 is allowed. See, only 22. For 4 EC2 machines also only 22 is allowed. Okay, up to here I think everything is clear. See, only port 22 is allowed. Now I hosted website in a private 1 and a private 2. Come to load target groups. Now we need to create load balancer to access private EC2 machines. For that I need to create first target groups. Create target groups. Click on it. Create target groups. I will give new target group. Everything same. I will change my VPC. Click on next. Here we need to choose the private EC2 machine. Private 1, private 2 I will choose, include as pending below. Create target group. Now I created target groups. Now come to load balancer. Create load balancer. I'm going to create application load balancer. Click on it. Application application load balancer. Application load balancer. Okay. Internet facing. Select your VPC. Select your subnets. Subnet should be in a public. Don't forget it. Then select your target group. Everything fine. Create load balancer. Now we successfully created the application load balancer. Now it will take some time. If you go to load balancer, you can see your DNS name. If you copy this one, you can't able to read this one because we need to allow the traffic. Now what is happening is, if you see that security group of for the load balancer, oh, it is selected one too. Okay, security groups. I will show the security group here. Edit security group. Here I am doing in a load balancer security group. Please remember, anywhere from the internet, HTTP, anywhere from the internet, save association. Up to this I think clear. Now I allow the 80 port in a load balancer security group. Okay, I will make it a full screen. Now if I access this also, now also we can't reach. Now what you want to do is, in a private EC2 machine, we need to allow the traffic from this security group. I will show you how to do this. Go to instance, private 1, security group. See, now there is be only port 22 is allowed for doing SSH. Now I will allow the traffic. Edit, add rule, HTTP, anywhere custom. I will paste that load balancer security group, save association. Okay, same like that. Now I did for private 1. Now I will do for a private 2 also. Security group, add inbound rule, add HTTP, paste the security group for the load balancer, save association. Now go to load balancer. Now just refresh it. Take this DNS name, paste it. Now it should work. See, if I refresh this page, it is switching between private subnet, private EC2 1 and private EC2 2. It is switching. Now you can remember I changed 0, 1 and 0, 2. See, it is switching between those two private EC2 machine. Up to now, I will give one conclusion. Up to now, what are all things we did? First, we created a VPC and we created a subnets, 4 subnet, which are in 2 subnets in a same availability zone. I will explain with the diagram. Oh, what happened? Okay, it's not coming. Okay, create a VPC subnet to public subnet, private subnet in one availability zone, and public subnet and private subnet in different availability zone in a same region. And we create a IGW, and we create a route table, and and we created a NAT gateway in a public subnet, and we created a NAT gateway in a public subnet, and we created a one more route table to associate NAT gateway to communicate NAT gateway to the private subnet. Same here also. Then we created a 4 EC2 machine, 1 EC2, 2 EC2, 3, 4 EC2 machine. From this EC2 machine, we use the Bastion host to connect with this EC2 machine. Then after connecting to the private subnet, we hosted one website here one website, and we here one website. Then we created a application load balancer. Up to still here we did it. It is switching between application 1 and application 2. Okay, now everything is fine. We need to create auto scaling group for a private subnet. Let us see how to do this one. Go to instance. For creating a auto scaling group, first we need what we need. We need template. For that, go to private one, action, images, and the templates. Create image. I will give my image. Okay, no description. I'm not giving any description. Just create image. Now I create image. IAM image for a private one. Okay, na? Okay. Now come to IAM. Now we can see our image. Up to here everything is fine. Now go to launch template. Create launch template. Now I will give temp1 my AMI. I will choose my image. Now here instance type is T2 micro. Key pair is Mumbai 1. VPC. Oh, VPC not selected. Okay, VPC is already selected. Now I need to create in private one. Now availability zone is 1. Okay, I'm not going to select any security group. Create launch template. It will take some time to create. After creating template, come to auto scaling. Click on auto scaling group. Create auto scaling group. Name auto scaling group. Auto scaling group. Now we need to select our template here. Guru, I missed something. Okay, before going to create, I missed one thing. In EC2 machine, when we are creating a launch template, we need to enable public IPs. Huh? No, it's fine. You don't want to allow public IP, just create um, auto one, then template one, then next my VPC availability zone, availability zone. Okay, subnet I will choose private one and private 2. Then next, attached to the existing load balancer, I will choose my new target group. If you want to turn on elastic load balancer shell check, it's recommended. Click on, I will make this 160. Then next, then how many EC2 is 3. Okay, I will give 5 is the minimum, 10 is the maximum, then average is a 7. Next, okay, it's fine, no policies. Then next, then click on next. Next, now review everything once and create auto scaling group. Now come to EC2 machines. Instance 4 are running. Upon running fine. You can see CPU utilization. See, I gave 7 machines. That's why it is going to create. Oh my god. This one and this one, except these two are public. It is going to create 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, except these two, it will create 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missions are created successfully. Now, if you check my DNS, it is still switching. See, now I am clicking too much refresh. Then also it is staying long time in a MonaGK01 because I created auto balancer, auto scaling group for a private one, where in private one we posted 01 as a name. That's why it is taking too much time in a 01. Very rare condition it is going to 02 and again it will back to 01. Now what I will do is, now this is end. Now I will delete, we can't delete public subnet. Now what I will do is, I will delete this one, private subnet. If I am termination and deletion, so it will take some time. Now I am deleting private one, it is shut down. If I am still refresh it, still it is working fine. Still my website 1 is working fine. Now if I am delete private 2 also, Now what will happen is our website will not go to 02, it will only refresh in a 01 only. We can, I'll show you once more. It is switching to 02 also. Now if I delete private 2, now we can't able to see the website 2. See, there is, we can't see how the EC2 is switching between them because everything is same in this website. Okay, this is all, everything I clear. Thank you for watching this.